Yo, what's up, family? Welcome to the first recording. I am here to talk to you about beginner information. My name is Ivan. I've been learning about the markets for about 2 years now, and the information that I have to share, every single bit about it, is gonna was taught to me by seven-figure educators and six-figure educators. So I'm gonna get right to it. I'm really excited about the growth and the journey that you're gonna let yourself get into. So one thing I wanted to talk about when it came to trading is you always have to be a student. You know what I'm saying? Like the rules that apply, for example, let's say the rules that would apply to being a lawyer, what you would need to be successful to be a lawyer does not apply in what you would need to be successful in trading. So what I mean by that is, as a lawyer, you want things to be in your favor. You want to be in control of things being in your favor. When it comes to trading, you have to have a mindset of probabilities. So you can think about it like this. You can take a series of 5 trades or 10 trades and risk 1% each and see how it goes. With the trades that I'm going to drop, you can do that. I'm going to show you exactly how to risk 1%. So we're going to get into the websites that you're going to need.
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write essays that inspire, messages.
Am I logged in? Yeah. So this is my watch list. You don't have to copy it. You can have about 3 or 4 to begin with, or just one. But when it comes to watch lists, you want to not be attached to one, even though you only need one to make money, because of the fact that there's opportunities everywhere. And you're going to be risking 1%. And a really good trading plan to have, and something that we're going to talk about in future videos, is you have to have a trading plan, a set of rules that you're always going to follow every time you're with your financial account, your trading account. So right here we have DXY, USD CAD, and gold. All right. We also have silver, GBP USD, Euro USD, AUD USD, and over here we have some indices. Some people call them indexes, some people call them indices. Right here, US 30, the top 30 stocks, the top 500 stocks, the top 100 stocks, NAS 100, S&P 500, US 30. So this is stocks right here. This is a basket of stocks. So I'll be dropping some US 30 trades when I see that everyone understands how to manage their risk. So this is tradingview.com. Once again, when you're on TradingView, you always want to make sure that you change your color of your candlesticks so that you're not emotionally inclined to one side of the market, because we can make money buying and selling in the markets. All right, that's the first rule. I'm about to clear this. Up right here. So that's rule number one. You can make money buying and selling in the market. Every time when you're on TradingView, you want to make sure that the chart is sized to your screen so you can see a good amount of data. You know what I mean? So right here, you have some data, and you have to see every time when somebody is teaching, you always have to see what time frame they're on. Because if you don't pay attention to the time frame, it'll be very irrelevant what you've learned. Well, it can be. It won't be irrelevant what you've learned, but it can be, even though all the time frames work together. And you're gonna understand what I mean by that with more time, with learning. But I'm gonna be calling out trades, but I just want you guys to understand the basics of TradingView, because you need to match your TradingView with your chart. So every time, my cat is meowing and stuff. All right, so every time, kind of threw me off, that's why. So every time you're on TradingView, let's say I say, oh, we're gonna buy gold. Let's say I say we're gonna buy gold, right? Let me clear this. Let's say I say we're gonna buy gold, for example. Buy gold. Let's say I want gold to go up, and I say we're gonna buy it, right? I'm never gonna tell you to buy it in a daily time frame, because that time frame is too big. You know what I mean? We're always gonna look for small risk setups. So we're gonna be calling out time frames on the 15-minute and the 1 hour. All right, the majority of the times that I'm gonna be calling out trades for the team. So long story short, let's say I want gold to go up. And when you're on TradingView, you can find this ruler. It's gonna say measure, whether you're on your laptop or on your phone. Using TradingView on your phone, by the way, is actually pretty cool. It's just you can get a little bit confused using it, because it might be a little bit different, and you might not see as much data as you would on a bigger screen. So I do recommend using an iPad or a computer or a laptop. But you can use this measuring tool, and you can measure how much points you're risking. It's like an easy way to measure. There's a more complicated way of measuring, but I don't want to confuse you guys with too much stuff. So you can measure areas in your map, in the chart, to see how much you're risking when I actually call out the setup, if you're interested in seeing how much you're going to be risking. So right now it's 0.00. Let's say we're going to drag it down. Let's say we're going to get into a buy right there, right? Right there, it says 335. But in reality, that's 33 points. So if I call out a buy from 1920, and then I tell you to put a stop loss at 1917, because you can see it on the right-hand side right here. Look at my mouse, you can see 1920, 1917. So if I tell you, all right, we're gonna get into a buy at 1920, I'm gonna call it out basically sometimes when price is actually right there, or sometimes we're gonna put a pending order. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do a pending order in another video. So 1920, we're gonna get into a buy, and then the stop loss is at 1917. All right, cool. That basically means that we're going to be risking 33 points for this setup right here. The industry, most people in the industry like to call this 33 pips. Excuse me. Most people in the industry like to call this 33 pips, but let's just call it points to keep it simple. So let's say we're risking 33 pips, and let's say we want to make 70 pips. Okay, so 33 pips, and then this would be 70. All right, it's not too hard. You're gonna use your measuring tool and understand, okay, I'm gonna be risking this much to make that much. So there's 3 things you need to be worried about. That's it. The only skills there is to trading is clicking your mouse. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't overthink things. Whenever you see your setup, get comfortable with just entering and closing your eyes. If that helps, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying literally do that, but if you want to do that, you can. For real. But just worry about getting in. Don't overthink it. Just get in. If you see a setup that you like, whenever you do learn a strategy that is comfortable to you, as soon as you see your setup, you're just gonna get in. All right. So, all right, bet you're gonna risk 33 points to make 72 points. Cool. So, in order for that setup to work, you need big money player in that trade with you. You need a sponsoring. You need a big institution sponsoring your move, and that's like an advanced topic to talk about. But that's basically how we benefit from making money and trading. We're waiting for a big entity, somebody that has a lot more money than us in the market, like a big funded institutional player, trader, a bank, because banks trade in the market too. They make the market, they manipulate the market with putting big giant orders, and that makes the chart go up and down, right? So that's what's going on. And we're picking high probability areas for us to get in and profit. And since I learned from people that's been doing this with many years of experience, I have adapted, and I'm still learning, and I'm still getting better and better every day in picking certain areas that have high probability for us to be right a lot more times than we are wrong. So that being said, it's straightforward. Use your measuring tool and see what number I'm calling. Look at exactly what pair I'm calling out. If you need to, let me see. I'm only used to using this on the phone and on my iPad, so it's a little bit different. Give me a second. I'm about to. So what I wanted to talk about is really important is this. When you are on your chart, on your MetaTrader 4, it's going to be the same exact thing. Sometimes it might be a little off. So you're going to have to adjust your line and your entry in the MetaTrader 4. But I'm going to exactly tell you when, if it's off on the MetaTrader 4. All right. So I'm basically going to give you the number, the entry on a MetaTrader 4. All right, I'm going to say this all over again because it sounds confusing. Basically, long story short, on TradingView, it's going to look the same on MetaTrader 4. If you're on the 15-minute time frame, my mouse is right here. If you're on the 15-minute time frame, it's gonna be the same thing when you're on the 15-minute time frame on MetaTrader 4. If you're on a 30-minute time frame, it's the same thing on MetaTrader 4. If you click 30-minute and you make your screen the same data that shows right here on your cell phone, if you match it, it's gonna be the same thing. So right now I'm gonna go on gold. It's gonna be flipped over because I want to be showing it on the camera. So I'm gonna go on MetaTrader 4 right now. Let's see. So just so you know that the data matches. So you have to like make sure that you're entering exactly in the right spot. You want to make sure that you're putting your lines exactly in the right spot. And I'm gonna put a video on how to mark out your chart in MetaTrader 4 as well. I'm gonna put a video on how to mark out TradingView in MetaTrader. I'm gonna put another video on how to mark out TradingView as well. So here, basically, it's the same thing. You see my mouse right here. You see my mouse right here on the screen. You can see that on the top hand corner, there's a hill, big hill. It's the same thing right here. I'm on the 15-minute and I'm on a 15-minute. So let's say we're gonna buy it right now, right here. You would look 1922. You can see the number on the right-hand side of my screen. On the graph, 1922. You would just go on your MetaTrader 4 and look, oh, okay, we're at 1922, so I can enter. So let's say we call out a trade that says enter at 1922. Boom, you go in MetaTrader. All right, bet 1922 is right there. I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna press buy because we're saying we're calling out a buy. All right, cool. So this is understanding TradingView. Now, I'm going to make sure I show you how to change the colors of the candle before I get off, because sometimes, I mean, I'm not sure how it is nowadays, but when I first opened TradingView, my candles were green and red. Now, you don't want to have them as green and red. You can if you want to, but I don't recommend it because that allows you to be more emotional towards the colors and what direction the market is going. Like if you see red, you're gonna be like, oh no, like I don't want it going down. But it going down is not a problem. Every time you get into a trade, don't look at the profits, don't look at the negative. If you start going into negative, you always got to understand that you're always risking 1%. So you're not going to be emotionally attached to the trade. So we're just going to get in, close your eyes, and boom, that easy. So literally right here, if you double tap your candles, these are candlesticks, by the way. These are called candlesticks. This white up movement is called candlesticks. It's called bullish candlesticks. And these down movements, down candles right here, are called bearish candlesticks. So when you double click them, you can change the color. Put the first square white, put the second square black, or choose a color that you know you're not going to be emotional with. Remember, we're going to make money with the market going down, and we're going to make money with the market going up. So I'm really excited for you guys to see the power of this information. And remember, we're going to be risking 1%. So don't be emotionally attached to what you see on the chart. And remember, don't look at your profits. So next training that we drop, I'm going to drop how to use your MetaTrader 4 with your TradingView. All right. So for right now, go on TradingView, change your colors of your candlesticks, and add these to your watch list. Add USD CAD, add XAU USD, add XAG USD, add GBP USD. And yeah, I think that's good. You can just add those 4. And you can also add NAS 100. Oh, excuse me. Don't add this one. That's Global Prime. I don't even know why it's there. I don't even don't add that one. Let's see. US 30. US 30 right here. Now, when you add this, you go on the 15-minute time frame and you're going to see if it matches exactly the data here, if it matches with your MetaTrader 4. The format is pretty similar. You're gonna find a plus symbol. You're gonna type in US 30, just like it says down here on my mouse. And you're gonna see if it's at the same price. If it's not, then you're gonna find a US 30 that actually has a similar data. So 34628, and see if on MetaTrader 4 it says 34628, because you want to match similar data so you're not messing up your entries, because we want to make sure that you're entering at the exact same area that I'm entering in. All right. Next video, we're also going to talk about all of these tools. But for right now, I want to get you guys locked and loaded with exactly knowing how to use your MetaTrader 4 so that you can start profiting while you're learning. Once you start profiting, then I'll be more worried about the learning side of everything, if you guys are interested in learning. But if you guys get really good at just taking trades when I drop them, then that's all you need to start making money for real. So let's get it, family. You know, I'm excited for this journey. And this is all the time I had for today. If anything, I think I went longer than I wanted to, but that's a good thing. And this is, forgive me, I'm pretty new at recording myself. So it's like, I'm just trying to help the community understand how powerful Forex and trading stocks and trading crypto and trading commodities is. A lot of people have a misconception of Forex, but I don't even really like trading Forex too much. I do sometimes. I trade GBP USD, I trade Euro USD, AUD USD, CAD JPY. I trade those, but I trade commodities too most of the time, which is gold and silver. And I trade indices, US 30 and NAS 100. NAS 100. So, like I said, in the market, I don't even know why Global Prime is there. Once again, don't add Global Prime. I don't have nothing against them. I just don't really know what it is. I'm just going to click it for right now. So, NAS 100, right? This is another indice. This is stocks. So, this is not even Forex. And you're still making money with these candles. So, a lot of people think, oh, Forex is bad, this and that and the other. That's because there's like weird groups that are not focused on making money, but they're focused on building an organization of people. You know, I strictly come from serving the community. That's why I charge a really low membership fee. You're not going to find mentors that charge the price that I charge when it comes to personal one-on-one mentorship, you know, introduction mentorship, and following my trade, follow the leader mentorship, you know, stuff like that. So it's like, I'm excited for the journey. And if you ever do want to figure out my mentors and you ever do want to learn from the people that I learned from, the 7-figure educators and the 6-figure educators, shoot, that's even better. Like, I don't mind sharing the information with you guys. You can follow them on Instagram. You can search up at John Fibonacci. I can post it. Give me a second. And beware of scam accounts. You don't want, there's a lot of these, there's a lot of scam accounts of these people, of these individuals that I'm going to drop. because of the fact that they actually do know what they're talking about, and they actually do profit thousands and thousands of dollars with this skill set, from their house, from their cell phone. So I really want you guys to understand the power of this information and the fact that this industry has a lot of scammers and bad actors. So you want to always beware on Instagram and social media, any type of social media platform. Don't answer to people who just message you out of nowhere like, hey, you want me to flip your money for you? Blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not. This is not a flip your money business. This is be disciplined, trade by percentage, and let's benefit from the movements of the big institutions. That's what this game is about. And sometimes we have to wait a week. Sometimes we have to wait 2 days, 3 days to find really good sniper entries. So we're literally snipers in the bushes waiting for a good entry so that we can have a good, nice risk to reward setup. So, yeah, family. I hope you guys learned a lot from this first training. Um, I forgot what was I gonna do. Well, what I was gonna do beforehand. Oh yeah, well, this is Nas 100. It's index stocks. Be prepared. Be prepared to take these trades and make sure you stay within your risk and get excited. Remember, as long as you're putting an hour a day to learn this stuff, you'll be straight. If you put 2 or 3 hours a day, you'll learn this stuff even faster. So let's get it, family.